Do you think you have an extraordinary brain? Let's check it by this 40 questions test. No cheating, no skipping. Let's start.
Question 1. Which country is the only one to have 3 capitals? Option A, South Africa. Which international organization maintains global peace and security for nations? Option C, United Nations. What is the smallest independent country in the entire world? Option B, Vatican City. Question number 4. Which revolution led to the rise of democracy in France? Option B, French. Which country is known as the Land of Rising Sun? Option C, Japan. What is the currency used by most European Union countries? Option C, Euro. Which African nation was never colonized by a European power? Option A, Ethiopia. Which document serves as the supreme law of United States? Option B, Constitution. Which canal connects the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean? Option B, Panama Canal. Which country occupies the largest land area in the world? Option C, Russia. Who was the first female prime minister in the world? Option B, Bandaranaike. Which system of government is ruled by a king, queen? Option C, monarchy. Which famous wall was built to protect the Chinese Empire? Option B, Great Wall. Which country has the world's largest population as of 2024? Option B, India. Which continent is often referred to as the island continent? Option B, Australia. What is the study of how people use limited resources? Option C, economics. Which city is known as the Eternal City in history? Option B, Rome. Which rights are basic freedoms belonging to every person globally? Option B, human right. Which South American country is the largest by land area? Option C, Brazil. Which explorer is credited with discovering the sea route to India? Option B, Vasco da Gama. Which organization regulates international trade rules between different sovereign nations? Option C, WTO. Which country is the world's largest producer of coffee beans? Option C, Brazil. Which line divides the Earth into northern and southern hemispheres? Option B, equator. Which historical trade route connected China to the Western world? Option C, Silk Road. Which country's national flag is the only non-rectangular one worldwide? Option B, Nepal. Which ideology advocates for common ownership of the production means? Option C, communism. Which mountain range forms the natural border between Europe, Asia? Option C, Urals. Which country was the first to give women voting rights? Option C, New Zealand. Which city serves as the headquarters for the European Union? Option C, Brussels. What defines a state where power is held by people? Option B, Republic. Which country is entirely surrounded by the country of Italy? Option A, San Marino. Which famous document declared the independence of 13 American colonies? Option C, Declaration. Which river is the longest flowing river in the world? Option B, Nile. Which country invented the first paper and gunpowder in history? Option C, China. Which Nordic country is known for the Nobel Prize ceremonies? Option B, Sweden. Which term describes a general increase in prices over time? Option B, inflation. Which island nation is located off the Southeast African coast? Option B, Madagascar. Which agency of the UN protects children's rights and welfare? Option C, UNICEF. Which empire was ruled by the famous leader Alexander Great? Option C, Macedonian. Last question. What is the longest day of the year? Option C, the 21st of June.
Just tell me, how many of question you got right? Drop your score below in comment and compare it with your friends. If you like our video, hit the subscribe button.